Here are 6 things in my setup that just make sense. Number 1 just makes so much sense, and all I need to do is press this button right here. Bada bing, bada boom, we have ourselves equal, even lighting that just looks so damn good. And it's mounted conveniently to my desk. So whenever I may need it, it is there in a jiffy, and all I have to do is press that single button, and that's it. And these things aren't even that expensive. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link to them down below in the description, as well as a link to every other product that I feature. But let me tell you, this is an absolute game changer, not just for your meeting on your job that you hate, but also if you wanna be a content creator. I mean, come on. I know I always look good, but seriously, even lighting like this, chef's kiss, even for some of you guys out there, let me be honest. But if you want to be a content creator, this is the way to do it. You don't have to have stands set up all the time, or even worse, have them set up and then break them down and set them back up over and over and over. It's not cool, don't do that. Whereas this way, you just mount it to your desk. It's just a clamp, it's very simple. So yeah, highly recommend that. I'll leave a link to it down below in the description. Speaking of this remote, that brings us to number 2, which is an under desk drawer. Just like that, convenient access to the remotes whenever I need it, but it doesn't stop there, because straight over here, we have another one. This one's kind of weird. It looks like I was sponsored by Carmex, which I was not, but I have nail clippers, because let's be honest, worst things when you have a little hangnail, you're sitting at your desk, boom, pull this out, you're done. We have a little knife, remote, you name it, all right there. Super easy to access, super affordable. They're just adhesive that go under your desk. And by the way, I know someone's gonna leave a comment. If you wanna say something about this single cable, go ahead. If that makes you feel better, do it. But everything else is fine, all right? The adhesive on this, it gave out, just like your father and your parents' relationship, So that is not something you need to talk about. And if you feel the need to, hey, go ahead. But just know, I know what's going on at home, and I'm sorry. While we're talking about things mounted to the underside of your desk, that is gonna bring us to number 3, which is this audio switcher. Basically, we have 4 different outputs and 1 input. So we feed all of our audio in, which in my case is coming from the Go XLR, and then I can change which output I would like to use. Number 1 is my Beyerdynamic DT770 Pro over-the-ear headphones, which, what the hell happened to those? Jesus Christ. And then number 2 is gonna be my Audio Engine A2 Pluses. And then number 3, the beloved Apple earbuds. Yeah, I know, it's like, what? Is this guy really using earbuds in 2025? I sure am. These things are goated when it comes to meetings, and also for previewing how your video would sound on an Android phone. Now, output number 4, well, there's nothing there, so it actually does absolutely nothing. Number 4 is actually pretty underwhelming, but you know what? It is something that just makes sense, and that is this right here. You're like, what? Why? What is it? It's the plug-in for my mouse, because my mouse is wireless, okay? So basically, when I need to charge it, normally, you have a cord plugged into the back of your computer, and then you're like, all right, I'll just, put this over here. No. It goes right here, because that's the plug. So see what I mean? It just makes sense. If you're confused and you're like, why does that not make sense? That's a you problem, okay? It's just convenient. Instead of having to take an extra step, I can just plug it in on the desk. All right, next up we have number 5, which just so happens to be my Elgato teleprompter. And, oh, hold on. Is that an ad read? Yeah, we'll be right back. This video is sponsored by Hoffrey. The Hoffrey high back gaming chair is all about comfort and versatility. With a built-in USB powered massage pillow, it's designed to support your back and keep you feeling great during long hours at your desk. The seat cushion is thick and soft, giving you plenty of comfort whether you're working, gaming, or relaxing. Plus, the chair reclines from 90 to 135 degrees. And it even has a footrest so you can kick back whenever you need to. It's built to handle up to 440 pounds, making it sturdy and reliable for all day use. And don't worry about setup, it's easy to assemble with detailed instructions included. Right now, you can get 20% off with the code GSWASHIN20. Click the link in the description to learn more and upgrade your setup today. Okay, we are back, and oh my God, look at the dust on this thing. Jesus Christ. God, I'm so sorry, Elgato. I really need to clean you more often. But yeah, this is a teleprompter that is connected onto my Lumix GH4, which is not the best camera I have, not the one that I would prefer to use, but I like to keep my A7 III just accessible, you know, run and gun. And by that, I mean, it just sits here all the time. It doesn't actually go anywhere. But for whatever reason, I thought it would. So that's why I have this here. But this is cool because I can use voice activation and the script will actually follow as I speak, or I can just use the app and it'll actually update on the screen. Or I could just scroll it in real time and that works too. But what's nice is there are different types of content. So if I want, I can just use it as a display, which means I could pull up a blog post or literally anything and it'll display here and reflect here. So I can look straight into the camera lens and also be, you know, playing Fortnite. Or if I'm a streamer, I could pull up the chat and it'll display here so I can actually talk to everyone while still maintaining eye contact in the lens. It's not the cheapest thing in the world. I think it's like between $300 to $400. I did pay for it by myself, but I've owned 2 different teleprompters and this one, it's just so much better having a screen rather than your iPhone and iPad or literally any other option. This last thing is probably not everyone's cup of tea, but for me, it just makes sense. And that would be this little weather radar station thing that I have. It is so awesome and useful and it just makes sense, which I know obviously that's the whole point of the video, but as you can see here, it gives me a quick glance of everything I could possibly need to know. I know the time, I know the day, I know the date, and then also I can, geez, sorry, my phone's going off. I'm pretty popular. Not only is it using the sensor built in to tell me that it's currently 68 degrees in here, but it also has a remote sensor, which I put out on the balcony, and it's 43 degrees out. Yeah, I live in Orlando, Florida, so that is weird. I mean, it's quite literally snowing in the panhandle right now, but this to me is just so nice because at a quick glance, not only does it look cool on my desk, but it actually provides useful information. And I know people are like, man, why don't you just open your phone and look at that for the time and the weather? Also, if you look at the bottom right of your goddamn computer, it also says the time. Oh my God, I did not know that. No, I did. Shut up, I don't care. To me, this is something that just makes sense. Not only is it aesthetically pleasing, but it's quite literally informative and it's my setup. It's not yours. So if you don't like it, that's fine. Really though, I do recommend it. It's simple, it's straightforward, and it's not that expensive. So if you're looking for a little gadget to put on display, it's a pretty good option. Before we go, I do have an honorable mention, and it's this puzzle right here. If you're looking for some fun, you want to take a break from work, you just want to kind of test your brain skills, get this. It is so fun, and I don't know if you'd hear that. It's so tactile, and that right there is so satisfying. You may have played something similar on your phone. The goal of this is, you can see right here, we have a little square. We need to get the red to line up right there, and that's how you beat a level. So basically what I'll do here is I'll reset this, turn it on. Oh my God. We are currently on level 85. Yes, I played 85 of these and I killed it. And basically this is just gonna tell you the arrangement to put these different pieces. It comes with more. So as you graduate level to level, you get to swap these out. And all you have to do is line it up, press the button, and now you have to go ahead, shift it around and see what you can do. So highly recommend this. It has been an absolute time waster, but in the best way. When I finish playing it, I feel like I actually did something with my life, which I know is like, dude, you're playing a video game, but honestly, it's better than playing Fortnite or something. It's like healthy for the brain. I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link to that and everything else from today's video in the description down below. That's gonna do it though. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone is doing well. Happy 2025. Hope you do something with it, not like me. Anyways, I'm Matt Feeling You're Not. Get out of my face. Have a great day and I'll catch ya on the flippity flop. Toodles.
Thank you for watching Swashin on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed watching. If not, then fuck you. Please hit subscribe because my channel is dead. Jesus Christ, man, that's just really sad.